This 17 News at Noon podcast is brought to you by Clinica Sierra Vista.
Welcome back to the 17 News at Noon podcast, where we share your news on your schedule.
Well, good afternoon. I'm Elena Russ, and let's turn now to your 17 Crime Watch. Bakersfield police continue investigating a threat of a school shooting targeting Bakersfield High School. That threat, made on Skype, advised that the caller was armed with a rifle and was planning to shoot as many students as possible. Officers and first responders rushed to BHS, where the majority of students had already been released from school for the day. However, remaining students and staff were placed on lockdown. Investigators were able to identify the address of the Skype call and identified the suspects as a 10 and 14-year-old in Utica, New York. They admitted to police the threat was made on the computer game platform Roblox after an argument with a player who lives in Bakersfield. This is an ongoing investigation. However, the BPD says that threat was determined to not be credible. A massive fire in downtown Bakersfield. The fire happening about 1 a.m. on 18th and D Streets. That's about a block from the Padre Hotel. Reports show city fire crews had to spend a couple hours dousing the flames. It was clearly a battle for them. And today, the Bakersfield Fire Department confirmed this was actually their second visit to this building, as it first caught fire last night about 10 p.m. Crews confirmed the building is vacant. Well, in 17 business news, discount retailer Tuesday Morning has filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy and will be closing hundreds of underperforming stores nationwide, including the store right here in Bakersfield. This is the Dallas-based chain's second bankruptcy filing in 3 years. Executives say there was trouble recovering from the temporary store closures during the pandemic, and that they will shut down all West Coast stores no later than March 31st. Bakersfield's assistant manager confirmed to 17 News they are offering some discounts already, but there may be deeper discounts in the coming days. And consumers are apparently willing to pay monthly subscription fees for just about anything: streaming services, pet foods, crafts. And now some restaurants are betting you'll do the same for your favorite meals. Large chains like Panera and P.F. Chang's, as well as neighborhood hangouts, are increasingly experimenting with the subscription model as a way to ensure steady revenue and customer visits. Some offer unlimited drinks or free delivery for a monthly fee. Others will bring out your favorite appetizer each time you visit. They're following a trend. According to Rocket Money, a personal finance app, the average American juggled an average of 6.7 subscriptions in 2022. That's up from about 4 subscriptions in 2019 before the pandemic. And this weekend, the 36th annual Bakersfield Home and Garden Show returns to the Kern County Fairgrounds. Whether you're looking for a house remodel, a kitchen or bath makeover, or just looking to fix up your outdoor living space, organizers say this is the complete one-stop shopping event for your home and your garden.
Hello, this is Tim Callahan with Clinica Sierra Vista, and we're excited to unveil the Community Health Center of the Future, our comprehensive care center. It's located right across the street from Memorial Hospital. We have every service under one roof, from family medicine, OBGYN care, dental services for adults and children, behavioral health, and much more. So find your way to better care at Clinica Sierra Vista this year at our comprehensive care center. Visit our website, clinicasierravista.org, for the latest on this project. We'll see you soon.
Well, with the one-year anniversary of Russia's invasion of Ukraine happening this week, the refugee crisis is ongoing there, as many are continuing to flee the country for their own safety. NBC's Jay Gary reports from the Polish-Ukrainian border.
We're at the Medyka border crossing. This is the busiest of all the crossings between Ukraine and Poland. More than 1 million have passed through these gates since the start of the war, and still 20,000 a day continue to move into Poland. This coming as the president wraps up his 4-day whirlwind tour of the region. He is in Warsaw, where he is meeting with the Bucharest 9 leaders from the eastern bloc of NATO countries here. Of course, they're discussing their solidarity and strategy to help the Ukraine, but also sanctions that will be announced later this week from both the U.S. and allies on Russia. It has been quite a trip for the president, venturing into Kyiv secretly overnight on train and then making his way back to Warsaw for the meeting. That's the latest from here along the border. I'm Jay Gray. Now back to you.
All right, in other news around the nation, we are now turning to the aftermath of that train derailment in East Palestine, Ohio, and the Environmental Protection Agency's new order against the railway there. They're demanding the company conduct and pay for cleanup actions connected to the February 3rd derailment of that train carrying toxic chemicals. NBC's Jesse Kirsch is there.
Here in East Palestine, Ohio, the potential legal battle's intensifying. Pennsylvania's governor says his office has made a criminal referral. Meanwhile, the EPA vowing it will literally make Norfolk Southern pay for the damage it's done. For its part, the railroad says it is working with government officials and will clean up the area, saying it has already reimbursed or committed $6.5 million. All of this unfolding as former President Donald Trump is expected to make an appearance in the community later today. And officials say private well water testing is ongoing, recommending people who are waiting for those results drink bottled water for the time being, even as officials drank the municipal tap water to show that it is safe. Jesse Kirsch, NBC News, East Palestine, Ohio.
And let's come back to California. The scenic seaside city of Laguna Beach has banned the sale and public use of balloons. The goal is to curtail the risk of devastating wildfires and eliminate a major source of trash floating near the community's shores. The Laguna Beach City Council voted last night on the proposal to ban in public the popular mainstay of birthdays and graduation parties. The mayor says balloons can still be used at home, but the city wants to protect public safety in fire-prone areas and marine wildlife along its scenic shoreline. And now to Disneyland, where they are warning riders from participating in a dangerous TikTok trend while aboard the Guardians of the Galaxy attraction. Guests have apparently been loosening their seatbelts and recording themselves suspended in the air during the elevator ride's drops. New signs have been posted at Disney California Adventure Park requiring guests to keep their seatbelts securely fastened or they'll be asked to leave the park. And here at home, due to all that weather this week, we've decided to push back our annual Cookies for a Cause fundraiser to next Friday. 17 News once again excited to team up with the Girl Scouts of Central California South for our Cookies for a Cause fundraiser to support local troops and their activities for the rest of the year. Now, the drive-through event will be happening all day Friday, March 3rd at Compassion Corner in front of our KGET studios here at the corner of L and 22nd Streets. Just swing by anytime that day from 5 a.m. to 7 p.m. to pick up all your favorite flavors for just $6 a box and support the Scouts.
The 17 News at Noon podcast is a production of KGET and Nexstar Media Group. For more on all of the headlines in today's show, head to kget.com.